And then always remember, you can change the settings when you're viewing videos on YouTube. So you can adjust the speed if you want to change the playback speed. I'm gonna go over here for a sec. So if you want to watch it slower, you can slow it down. If you want to watch it faster, you can speed it up. All up to you. But you can also adjust the playback quality. So I always go into that little gear in the video. There's a gear when you're watching YouTube videos. So you can basically click on that and then go to advanced. And when you go to advanced, you can select whatever is the highest resolution available. So that way you're getting the best quality of my videos when you're watching them. So I just came over here just to kind of look over here. Definitely sweating and regretting not bringing a towel or a sweatband. I knew I would, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, continuing on. Also, just track etiquette. I don't know if all of you ran track and field or not, or know the etiquette, but typically if you're walking or if you think you're moving slower than the other people that are here, it's best to stay on the outside lanes. Those are, you know, kind of like regular traffic. The left lane should be reserved for the faster traffic. Same here. So the lane closest to the football field should be reserved for people who are doing sprints or running. So like if I come out here and do an interval workout, I'll typically only use that lane if there's not a ton of people out here, and if I'm doing like a run. So when I start to walk, I'll just kind of move towards the outside of the track as I start to walk and do my other rest part of the interval. That way I'm not slowing anybody down, because it makes a difference if you're on the inside lane versus the outside lane. If you were to run 4 laps on lane 1 versus lane 6, lane 1 is going to run a shorter distance, obviously, as the circumference is smaller, and lane 6 would be running a longer distance because it's a bigger circle. Well, oval, I should say. So, just something to keep in mind. Be courteous and have good track etiquette. I had to take my sunglasses off for a sec so I could just wipe my brow. It's just a gorgeous day out, so I hope that whatever you're doing, you get to get outside and enjoy it a little bit, doing something, whether it's yard work or playing outside with your kids or doing your own activity, whether it's cycling or walking, running, basketball, baseball, football, all the balls, pickleball. So back to videos. I've also done some cycling videos, like on the Wabash Trace. So I cycled out to Mineola and back. I've done some cycling on the First Ave Trail here in Council Bluffs, kind of around by the pedestrian bridge, Big Lake. So you can check those out too if that's something that interests you. And yeah. Let's see. Coffee talk. Where's your guys' favorite place to get coffee in Council Bluffs? I know we have quite a few spots. We've got the obvious big ones like Starbucks and Scooters and 7 Brew now. We've got Frosted Pine Company. I think it's Frosted Pine Coffee Company. I'm not sure. It's Frosted Pine though. Over there by Baumgar's. What else? So Louis Coffee House. I only went there once. It was okay. It was not my favorite and took a really long time to get my drink. And it was made wrong the first time, but yeah, that's okay. They were probably just, I don't know, it was like within the first month that they opened, so I don't think they had everything quite figured out just yet. Maybe I'll give them another go sometime. But I think that Frosted Pine coffee, I liked like a, I think it was the Fruity Pebble one. I think that one was pretty good. And I think I tried something else there. I don't remember what it was. I've only been there a handful of times. 7 Brew, I've been trying a few different things. Trying to think about which one would be my favorite out of the 5 or 6 that I've tried so far. The Smooth 7 was actually, I think, my favorite. So that one was pretty good. It's like an Irish cream and white chocolate one. I think that's probably my favorite. I do that half sweet. Scooters. If I'm gonna do like a treat, I'll probably do like an iced white mocha, half of the flavor. Sometimes I'll add an extra shot. Otherwise, I really like their plain iced latte with no flavor. That's probably my go-to at Scooters. And a Starbucks. Probably an iced venti flat white. Nice and strong. There's no sweetness in there. And that's pretty good. And if I want something sweet at Starbucks, I do like that brown sugar shaken oat milk drink that they've got. That one's pretty good. All right. 1.18 miles. I did start back on the sidewalk, so plus we are in lane 5 and I think I started here in lane 6, so getting a little bit of mileage. I like to try to get 10,000 steps a day. I work from home and have a desk job, so sometimes that's a little difficult, partially because I mean, there are some days where I just, don't leave the house because I work from home, so there's no reason to. I can make my coffee at home, make my lunch at home. I also do my workouts at home. So yeah, I mean, there's sometimes like weeks where I'll actually probably only go outside to grab the mail, and maybe that's about it. I don't know. Usually though, that's in the winter, but I try to get out a couple times a week just to break up my work day, whether it's just to go grab a coffee or wash my Jeep. But way I'm getting out of the house, forcing myself to do that. It's kind of, working from home is probably not for everyone. You have to be disciplined, which I am. Sometimes I think I might be too disciplined. I probably don't take enough breaks away from my desk. And so yeah, in my previous videos I kind of explained that I started this because iFit was a similar experience. So it's kind of an expensive membership, and you basically got access to virtual walks and cycling and hikes and things like that for like a price of a subscription, whether it's monthly or annually. And I was like, well, maybe I can do that on YouTube and it could be more cost efficient for people. I wouldn't feature, obviously, places around the world unless I make my way there when I do my own traveling, but that's kind of where the idea came from. And then as far as my full-time job, like I said, I work from home and work for a global payment processing company, and essentially just monitor activity, review leads that come to me for various reasons. And I specialize in cryptocurrency, so my investigations involve lots of transactions with lots of different individuals and businesses, and they'll usually have cryptocurrency as well as fiat, so like your US dollars, your euros, yen, that kind of thing. But right now I don't make any money, so I'm, as far as like this YouTube channel goes or any of my social media outlets, so I'm not monetized. This is purely just a hobby right now, but maybe someday it could bring in a little extra income. That'd be cool. We'll just have to see where things go. Patient and hopeful. It would be really cool if like I was able to use this channel to travel and share more places, like trails and just really cool places that are similar, like nature, monuments, national parks, maybe even just hot tourist spots. So that's kind of the idea. I have a TikTok, a Facebook, an Instagram, and YouTube. And right now I have a minimum of 100 followers on every platform except Facebook. So if you can help me out there and find the Wandering Satoshi on Facebook, it's just a page. So if you could follow me there, I'd really appreciate it. Or if you want to follow me on any of the other platforms, I mean, it's cool with me. I'd appreciate it anywhere that you follow. But yeah, that'd be cool to say that I have 100 followers on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So maybe it'll happen here soon. I think Facebook's somewhere around 44 or 45 followers, something like that. So we'll see. But anyways, this concludes our walk today. We've walked for 30 minutes and 20 seconds, so did 1.48 miles. But I just want to say thanks for coming along with me on this little mini adventure at maybe a not so exciting place, but it's very peaceful, and I think it's pretty up here. So if you ever want to just come out to do a track workout, this is a great place. But yeah, thanks. Please be sure to like the video, share it with your friends that you think might like it, and subscribe not to miss the next video. Thanks.